Gentlemen, start your engines!
Ladies and gentlemen, the starting grid as they have qualified for the 66th annual Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte. On the front row, the first driver to win the pole for the Daytona 500 and Coke 600 in the same year since Jimmie Johnson in 2002, it's charging Chase Briscoe, fourth 3 years ago, and starting alongside 2021 winner Young Money Kyle Larson looks to bounce back after a disappointing crash in the Indianapolis 500. Row 2, Daytona 500 champion William Red Byron is fresh off a contract extension and finished second and third in his last two 600 starts, and the Prosper Punisher Chris Buescher received a hefty point penalty following an infraction at Kansas. The third row belongs to dangerous AJ Allmendinger with his best start on an oval since Martinsville in fall 2016, and after a fourth top 10 finish this season at Kansas, John Nemechek solidly qualifies his car in the top 6. Row 4, defending Porcino Turbo Ty Gibbs makes his 100th start, and fan vote winner Nacho Noah Gregson is the top front row motorsports entrant in the field. To row 5, Alex the Greatest Bowman led the most laps in this race 5 years ago, and the Panhandle prospect defending winner Christopher Bell won the All-Star race last week and now has Matt Philpott on the spotter stand. In row 6, Ricky is in the Stenhouse Jr. became the first driver to race on a multi-level karting track in Long Island, New York that broke the record for the world's longest, and Tyler Chronicles of Reddick 6th, 5th, and 4th place finishes in his last 3 600 races. Row 7 is where you'll find the number 7 of the Comets, Justin Haley, and Austin Cindric. The entertainer's future at Penske might be impacted following leadership changes after penalties from the IndyCar side of business. Row 8, starting right behind their respective teammates, are Michael McDowell, 8th 3 years ago, and Slice Foot himself, 2015 fall winner Joey Logano's car matches fellow Penske driver Scott McLaughlin's paint scheme for the Indy 500. In row 9, making his elusive 700th career NASCAR Cup start is none other than Jimmie Johnson in the dominant 84. Half of his 8 Charlotte victories have come from this race, including 3 in a row from 2003 to 05. Josh Wildberry looks to give the Wood brothers their first 600 wins since 1987. Row 10 belongs to car 10 with Ty Dillon behind the wheel, and 2022 winner Denny Hammer Hamlin has never had 3 consecutive DNFs in his career. Let's hope this doesn't happen to him tonight. To row 11, 2023 600 champion Ryan Inside Blaney is hoping to chill out in his body armor chill machine, and the Napa Maniac 2-time runner-up Chase Elliott won a 500-mile race held here in 2020. Row 12, Insane Zane Smith had a top 10 here 2 years ago, and 2018 winner Rowdy Kyle Busch has added another year to his RCR contract. Row 13, Dandy Daniel Suarez is another driver making a milestone start. In this case, he's competing in his 300th Cup race. The ace, Austin Dillon, returns to the site of his first career win from 8 years ago. Row 14, that Jones boy, Eric Jones, finished 7th in that race, and Priest Lightning, Ryan Priest, gets suited up for his 200th Cup Series start. Back in row 15, Stone Cold Custer carries the colors of Texas A&M University, and the Street Slayer, Shane Van Gisbergen, looks to put a heartbreaking All-Star Open in the rearview. It's an all 23-11 row 16 with fellow rookie driver Riley Terrible Earps in the Zero Sugar Monster Machine, and Hubba Bubba Wallace, who finished 4th 2 years ago. Row 17, Connor Zilic becomes the youngest driver to ever start the 600. In his first Xfinity race back after an injury at Talladega, he managed to finish 2nd. The Todd father, Todd Gilliland, is there as well. Row 18, Brad the Big Keselowski wants to turn around a miserable month of May with his second 600 victory, and you better beware, it's Cody Ware on his outside. Row 19 is based out of Wisconsin with Derek Kraus from Stratford in the NY Racing Chevy, and Menominee Falls' Josh Balicki is raising awareness to prevent prostate cancer. And all the way back in row 20 is Captain Carson Osivor, the fastest in practice, who spun off turn 4 at the end of his qualifying run, and the Melonhead boss Ross Chastain, who was more unfortunate, being unable to post a time after blowing a tire in the same spot during his practice session. And ladies and gentlemen, there's your field for the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte.